everyone, Jack here from KegMate. Just wanted to say congratulations on purchasing your new keg tap, and we just want to make a few little videos just to show you how to finish setting it up, connecting it to your keg and pouring your first beer. First of all, you'll pull it out of the box and you'll see it's 95% complete. Good to go. All you've got to do is install the couplers, the coupler of your choice, and then you're ready to put in a SodaStream bottle and pour your first beer. I'll just sit that down. So in your box, you'll either have one or two couplers. In here, I've got a D-type and an A-type. Now the A-type, they're for Tooheys beers and also a lot of the smaller microbreweries. Your D-type is for your CUB and a lot of your larger microbreweries. I'll just go with the A-type tap to start with, the coupler to start with. So once you pull it out of the box, most important thing to do is check that this little rubber duckbill valve is inside the coupler. Now that should be just firmly in there. I like to put it just with the bill facing up. So just at the top of it. I'm sure it doesn't matter, but that's just my preference. What that does is a non-return valve and just stops your beer if it's a bit shaken up, a bit warm, whatever, coming back up your airline, going up your airline and straight into your regulator. I'm sure it would stuff it up if beer got in there, so it's just a little safety device. So to put on the coupler, you just check to make sure that there's an O-ring inside there. As I said before, if your duckbill's missing or you've got an O-ring missing, then please just let us know and we can send some to you straight away. So then I'd like to just put the tap upside down. You get your coupler, screw it on till it's firm, and what you're wanting to do is make it so your handle and airline, where the duckbill valve is 90 degrees to your tap. So then all you've got to do is put it on your airline. Now the reason it's got to be 90 degrees to it is if you put it on your SodaStream bottle and the tap's not 90 degrees, then you'll have a bit of a pickle because it'll hit your coupler handle. So then it's just putting your airline on, which is just screw it straight in. Do it up firm. It doesn't have to be super tight because it's a really good seal, that duckbill valve. If you want to use a shifter, you can. I find firm's more than enough for me. And there you go. Your tap is 100% ready assembled. SodaStream bottle on the keg, ready to pour. We'll switch over to the D-type. So it's just under the airline. Take off the A-type. When sitting it down, I normally like to sit it down with the pressure relief valve side down, just so you don't kink your airline. Now, it will come back if it is kinked a bit. It's just silicone. But yeah, it's a good idea just not to kink it all the time. Okay, and here's the D-type coupler. Exactly the same thing. Making sure your duckbill valve's in, which has got it. Don't have to pull it out. It's just, you'll soon be able to see, it's just a soft rubber duckbill valve. Making sure your O-ring's in there. Screwing on till it's firm. Now, first time you put on some of these couplers, you might find that the handle is the opposite side to where it should be. Well, your gas line's the opposite side to where it should be. Now, that can be quite an easy fix, and I'll show you how to do that. As you'll see on the side of the coupler, there's a little pin. It's held on just by this little safety ring. All you've got to do is undo that little safety ring. I'll just put it back on the table so I don't lose anything. Then there's a pin. You pull out the pin, then your handle comes straight off. You can then twist the body of your coupler 90 degrees, so it's where it should be for your gas line. And then all it is exactly the same process, just to reassemble. I'll do it on the table. So you just put the handle down, pin through, and safety ring on. You'll only ever have to do that the first time you put it in. Every time you swap them over from now on, should go back to exactly the same spot. Then, as your gas line on, tighten it up by hand, make sure your handle's up, and you're ready to go.